actually start the show in about 9 minutes. So talk amongst yourselves.
All right, I will turn down all the microphones.
Okay, thank you.
So now you can give out your social security.
There you go.
There you go. What was your mother's maiden? We're trustworthy. First pets, street you grew up on.
And it's okay. I mean, you
to
don't.
get to know your friends.
Exactly. So, you know, you can hide, not hide. So you can also start checking your socials now and make sure that they're live on your socials. Because now I can start.
Social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just talking about social security.
I got it.
Bruce. You're checking my social security. I don't know.
They always love
But
it.
if
Because
you're
I'm a young
gonna
teacher,
watch
they always ask me questions.
Fishing every time I say it.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's live.
I know.
I will not fall asleep this time.
Yep. Last time. Okay. Good. My lounge music is going, so I'm turning it down. So we're cool.
Ready to.
All three people. So, do they need any? Do you want to explain to them a little bit about what they're going to do tonight? Do they know what they need to do? Do they know the drill?
Folks. So yeah, we're gonna play a couple punny games. One's called Used to Date. So, and Used to Date is I give you like a punny name. We'll all be playing along, as will people in the chat from the stream. So I give you like a punny name, like I used to date Clarinet, and then you have to sort of pun off of her name. So she was hard to read. Yeah, hard to read.
Holy crap! There are 25 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And since you're not on camera, feel free to just throw them in, even if they're bad. Nobody will know who you.
I feel like my voice will stand out. I can't say exactly why.
Every once in a while.
I send them to friends that don't like movies because I know they don't like them. That's funnier to me than sharing them with people that are going to
I have a friend, but she does
Are you all comfy?
me not on.
Yeah.
right away.
Oh yeah, but they're testing it. So he had me play today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, does everybody know everybody here? Since we have a small group, we can say hi to everybody. Right? You've been introducing yourselves? Good. Yeah. You're all from various churches in South County, I think. But it was wonderful.
Not all of us.
Yeah, did everybody get pizza? You got your bed right? Good. There is no break during the show. It's 1 hour long. But we'll just keep doing stuff. So they're going to sing some, they're going to tell jokes, and yes, there'll be some audience participation. And we'll have a little break in the middle for shameless plugs, where I just plug everything I'm doing. And then we have what's called Sounds Like a Song, where they make up songs based on viewer chat and suggestions. So whatever the viewers are saying, and if you have your socials, if you see other suggestions coming in, let me know. Okay? I'm going to be watching online, so if there's something I shouldn't miss, let me know.
Socials isn't social media.
Yeah, social media.
We don't need your social security
I'm on
number.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So,
Of course.
yes, you can clap at everything. You can groan big. You can,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Audience participation is encouraged.
Yeah. Audience participation encouraged.
Yeah, the dance
Not
So do you see the chat?
I see she said, not soon enough.
When I comment on the chat as the dad jokes, do you see that
I
right now?
do. I see it in my chat right
Okay,
here.
good. So when they comment on our page, it should go there.
It looks like it is coming through.
Nice.
So I can also overlay it, and sometimes hear it, but I'm actually playing like music in the background for the viewers at home. You just have to hum amongst yourselves. So,
We'll just play your
yeah.
listen to it and hear feedback.
Oh, I was gonna send this to my dad too. I hope he's. I have to always send it to my dad because I don't know if he's watching or not. So. Yes, over there by the. Bring them. They're puns.
Oh. Ah, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. Would I kid you?
Is that possible? Play through, you
And
know?
look at-
No
and-
problem.
And look
Got
what
one
they
up in
are.
your face, you're a big disgrace kicking your cat all over.
Yes. Does it say rock the cat spa? Rock the cat spa.
No, it doesn't, but it should have.
I have no idea.
Those are my favorite ones.
It must have been love, but I'm sober now.
I want you to say all of those live.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got it.
totally.
Wait, who
They're
you
too
swear?
good. Too good not to, right?
Over there. You found one. There. Go.
Yeah. I'm going to send this to my dad.
Please.
See what he says.
Ashton, with the sense of urgency,
Okay.
that's like, holy shit.
Oh, there's-
And I got scared.
what you got scared about?
No, never.
Okay.
No, he's like, where's the restroom? I don't know. Oh, God. Here we go.
One place you can rest here, the chairs.
Not this nice lawn.
I lost
Yeah.
that.
I think I can just watch from over here. That's the secondary. If I need it, which I won't need it, everything's going to go fine.
Have you seen that online? No.
I need to bring up the flow and see what we're
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
would have to.
Doing anything? We're just gonna wait
Yeah.
for Dina, or are we supposed to put it in? What else?
Yeah.
I see it.
Actually,
So here's
we're going to
Proud
make up all
Mary.
the, yeah.
John Fogerty.
Okay, 7:59.
What's that mean?
It means all hell is about to break loose. So,
92 minutes, yeah.
yeah. Hello from Colorado. Yay! Hi, Colorado. All right, is that Dan dressed up also?
Yes,
Dan
ma'am.
or Dan?
All right. You guys are live.
Okay. Can they hear? They can hear us and everything. I hope. Can you hear us? Viewers at home, can you hear us? Viewers in my living room, can you hear us? Okay. All right, so I'm waiting for the obligatory 15 seconds to make sure the viewers at home can hear us. I'm turning off the lounge music. Okay, Laura says I can hear you. Good. Do I sound good?
I have no show.
This is what I want.
Always
Do I
lovely.
sound good? Yes. Okay. Yes, but a little more max volume would be helpful. That's what we're hearing. Okay, we're working on it because we want it to be really good for you.
There you go.
Okay, so if I'm talking like this now, viewers at home, is this okay for you? I do this every week in the live stream. So every week I have to make sure the viewers at home can see it okay. Everybody out here, you're fine. All your hearing aids work. Everything's fine.
I get no
My hearing
show
aids don't
flow.
work.
I have no flow. Send it to me again. I never.
Oh, what?
No show flow. I never.
Okay, so you're gonna look on with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
good.
send it again. Dan Chaika at Gmail.
All right, I'm sending my show flow to my Emcee who's sitting right here with me. All right, how about this to you? You wanna look on with me?
Yeah, might have to. I don't
Yeah.
have to move it, but I
How
guess.
about like that?
Yeah.
I have technology, right? I can do this. Okay. Well, Dan, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, how you
I'm looking
been?
forward
Look
to
at
this
you all
show.
dressed
Well, how
up.
could I not? We're in the big room. We haven't been in the big room since
I know.
oh, what was her name? The lady who came with the two canes, all bent over and then popped to life.
Oh,
An hour.
Carol O'Shaughnessy?
Carol O'Shaughnessy.
Right. Oh, I want her back. That
I
was
want
really
her back
fun.
too. Yes.
Right? Yeah. I mean, we even vacuumed tonight. This was a good thing.
Oh, which I appreciate.
There, I know.
I took my meds. Just
You
to
took your
get
medicine,
something.
and Jack Black, the cat, is not around here
I
at all,
know.
which is
Where's
pretty
the
good.
little guy?
Oh, I think he's in mourning. You know, today, this afternoon, we got the sad news.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
We all get the sad news.
That's right.
Earth
And-
shattering.
Yes, and we're really, really sad about saying goodbye to the wonderful Tina Turner.
Yes.
But I think we could honor her in our own special way, don't you?
I think so.
I think we should. I was thinking about it, Dan. I thought, you know, every now and then, I'd like to do a live stream that's nice and easy.
Without any tech fails.
But there's one thing, we never ever do nothing
That's correct.
nice.
Or
and
easy.
easy. Every live stream is nice and rough.
Rough.
So we're going to take the beginning of this live stream and we're going to do it dancers. Tina Turner had the Ikettes. Is there anybody in the audience that wants to be an Ikette? No? Oh,
How about a pip? We need somebody.
well, only there were some people dressed in kind of the same kind of costume who could serve as the Ikettes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dad Joke!
Keep on burning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river.
That's enough.
Yes, it is.
Well, since they're here,
Well, let's do the lead-in.
we could do the lead-in
Let's do the
anyway.
intro
So we're going to
anyways.
give you the other song that we always do, and this time we're honoring me.
Live from Studio 1B, the big room at the Steel Cow Studio, located in the heart of historic Wakefield Village, the home of Johnny Cakes and Wrigley's Ice Cream. This is The Eden Show, and I'm Dan Chaika. This is a Greenhouse Entertainment Group production, and Eden's guests tonight are the Dad Jokes. They will be playing Sounds Like a Song with our fearless leader, Eden Casteel.
Hi! Thank you all so much for joining us tonight,
Yes.
live in the living room and live at home. We're so glad to have you here. I'm Eden Casteel. I am a singer, cabaret, piano, whatever person based in Wakefield, Rhode Island. Here to be with me always is my personal lawyer, Emcee, Dan Chaika.
Thank you, folks. My pleasure, Eden. My
And-
pleasure.
Yes.
But
I'm,
do you mind if I started off with a pun before you guys get started?
go ahead. Start with a
So I
pun.
got here, my drink's on a coaster, and it says, "Got mud in your face, you're a big disgrace. Kicking your cat all over the place."
They're song puns, right? So it's supposed to be "We Will Rock You," right? You got mud on your face, a big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. But what is it instead, Dan?
It's "Got mud on your face, big disgrace. Kicking your cat all over the place."
Sad.
No.
What's the other one for the song? Oh, okay. It must have been love, but I'm sober now. I like that one today. So,
Well, let's get them to laugh. They're not that bad.
if you like that, you're going to love tonight. If you hate that, keep tuning in. It's going to get worse. Because tonight our guests are the Dad Jokes. This is episode 85. We could do history, but I think we should get right to it. I think
Yeah,
we
what
need
do
to hear the Dad Jokes.
To be honest,
Absolutely.
history's eclipsed by the fact that Tina Turner passed away.
That's right. Today is, that's the sad thing in history, but it's the best day in history because the Dad Jokes are the guest on episode 85 of the Eden Show.
Yay!
So go down the aisle and introduce yourselves to us, please.
Josh Daly.
Dan Caramante.
Tony Romeo. Tim Hoyt.
There are only 4 of them. They sing, they joke, they dad. And only one of you is actually a dad, right?
As far as I know.
We got 2.
Okay, as far as we know.
We're in the middle, and no kids.
And tonight they will do all 3, so you can start with your theme song. Oh yeah, don't you dare dad on my show.
We're singing hi neighbor, what do you know and what do you say? Hi neighbor, throw all your worries away. We're here to entertain you in the barber shop style. So throw your cares and troubles aside for a while. We're singing hi neighbor, my neighbor. Now's the time to say hi. Now's the time to say
Hello.
All right, so been together singing barbershop?
I don't know. How long have we been together singing barbershop? A few years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And how did you meet to figure out that you wanted to do this, the four of you?
Yeah. Pre-pandemic, COVID.
Okay.
And Candide. Actually,
Oh.
Josh and I met each other in performing Candide.
Candide with the Contemporary Theater Company.
Yes.
Yes,
Right,
that's right.
awesome. Good. You're getting tons of claps from people online. Rapid, Carrie Lee, thank you so much for those claps. So you started singing barbershop. You know, Bernstein brings out the barbershop in all of us.
Indeed.
Of course.
And then you also combined it, though, with these games, these pun-type games.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Josh.
You can blame me.
So
Guilty.
you did a performance at the Contemporary Theater Company earlier this year.
Mhm.
And I thought it was going to be one of those things where, it'll be mildly funny. It was screamingly funny. And it's because I'm a woman and I don't appreciate puns as much as every other man on the universe, right? Do you find that? Do you find that ladies like a good pun, but guys love a good pun?
I don't know. I think it doesn't discriminate. I think we have mom jokers, dad jokers, all sorts of jokers.
Because I always thought that puns were kind of like liking the band Rush. You know? And I figured it was like that, but you have proven wrong.
We think whether you're a dad or a mom, it's not a faux pas, right?
The person in the studio audience, Paul Kasabian, is looking at me like I just said something vulgar.
He's like, what's wrong with Rush?
So you better sing some more before I put my foot in my mouth more. All right, so you're going to you have a theme for the pundit show that you did.
We do.
You have a wonderful Facebook page. And friends, I just realized the show's starting soon. The show's already started. So here's the information about their Facebook page. They're dad jokes! And this is them, barbershop songs and puns that bang. So, do you need a note for the pundit theme?
We do.
You need an E flat?
E flat, indeed. Pundit, pundit, pundit. Let's play pundit now.
Theme songs. And later on in this hour, I'm going to play the one they actually wrote for me. So they wrote me a theme song. They wrote me a theme song. So and I have it queued up here for a little bit. But now we get to play the pundit game. So Josh, tell us what we're going to play.
So the first game is called Used to Date. So folks who are watching at home can play along in the chat on the live stream.
That's right.
Folks who are here in the audience can play along, shout out your puns. So the way that Used to Date works is I say a prompt, we say a prompt. I used to date, and then a punny name like Clarinet. I used to date Clarinet, right? And then you pun off of that.
And you can play at home too if you want.
She really liked to read.
She must be pretty, yeah. It was a honking good time with her.
She was a blowhard.
That's true. Come on, audience. We're looking for help.
Don't be so sharp.
Yeah.
So you get the feel. So I'll read out some more used to dates, but I think we'll talk about Dan, our tenor, has a very checkered past in his love life. So he has many people he used to date.
I do. Yeah.
So he also used to date. You remember that girl you used to date, Lisa Carr?
She was pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I must say.
You met her at the airport, right?
She took you for a ride.
Did she drive you crazy? Yes. It was like a once a month thing that I kind of had to deal with,
Amy Kahn says, I used to date Clarinet, but she would wind it up. Well done, Amy. Well done.
So then our friend Dan used to date Jacqueline Hyde.
She was pretty two-faced.
Any others?
We're numb at this point.
Yes.
But before that, our friend Dan used to date Brock Lee.
That must have been a gas.
You had to her 21 times to like her.
That was when you were pretty green.
And he dated his sister, Ugg.
Ugly.
Oh, nicely done, sir.
That's a good area. There was that Sprinter too, Sudden.
It hurts.
She's never going to invite us back.
Oh, Rebecca says, bet she loved chopping.
Chopping broccoli.
Chopping broccoli.
Is that a Dana Carvey reference? That's good stuff.
Yes.
Things could get really steamy.
And cheesy.
And cheesy.
So, before you dated Brock Lee, you dated, who was that girl, Minivan?
She took up a lot of space.
Oh.
Was she related to Lisa Carr?
I thought she was pretty sporty. She really got around, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of mileage on it.
A lot of junk in the trunk, right?
Takes a long time to start her up. Can't jump her either. I'm hurting you. I'm so glad.
And apologies to any children.
Yes. Sorry, we warned you.
Your kid shouldn't be up at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, Laura said, did she come with her own children?
She had some baggage. Children are not baggage.
And she was always so tired.
Oh.
Thank you!
She got the groans.
Have you ever thought about doing like a groanometer?
Yeah.
That would be good. I like
Indeed.
the groanometer.
No,
Mr. Farmer,
at
we're gonna need a
the
groanometer
live
next time.
pundit that we did at CCC, we had the seismograph.
This is
The seismograph.
This is good.
S-I-G-H-S, yeah. All right, so then before you dated Minivan, wasn't there that girl, Sarah Money?
It was a very big occasion.
Right.
Anytime we were together.
Yeah, she always expected like a big celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of effort. Had to cut through some red tape, right?
Yeah.
She's pretty pompous.
Yes.
At least
But
it
every
wasn't
game was a
like
party.
her brother Matt was worse.
Watching him sound it out.
Yeah, exactly. Dead air as well, huh?
Oh. We're started.
That's the perfect spot for Nad.
Oh God.
And then you dated that girl.
Oh, here's go
Okay,
ahead.
got one? No,
I
no.
got one from Amy.
Yeah.
Ceremony graduated with a lot of pomp and circumstance.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, absolutely.
It's funny because I know that my girlfriend is watching, so she's finding out a lot about my dating history that I haven't told her. So sorry, you're learning
This is
something
a real
today
confessional
about me.
happening tonight.
This is real.
Only we can
I'm out there,
appreciate
man.
That's an inside joke for the audience. What about that girl you used to date, Paige Turner?
Ah.
I couldn't put her down.
So much suspense.
Mary and the librarian.
Yes, indeed.
She had me clinging on to every word.
What about that girl Polly Esther?
She's a little fake.
Tacky, in fact.
You know,
Blended family.
when it got hot, she just melted.
Once it got hot, she'd melt.
And Amy right here, Paige Turner left him to bookmark.
Oh,
That's sad.
Amy, you're on fire.
Good, Amy. Thank
You
you.
date polyester in the 70s?
Yes.
She's sort of, yeah.
Was that several esters all at once? Or?
So it was like a Polly Esther sort of thing.
But no wrinkles.
Like DiCaprio and his girlfriends.
A lot of plastic.
Wow.
It burns. They burn.
So then you dated that girl, Annette and a Racket. Annette and a Racket.
There was zero love.
The
I want to die.
Game of sets. These doubles kind of like polyester.
Rebecca says she was tough to court.
I'll tell you what, she was an ace.
Yeah.
That's out of line. You got served.
Laura says that joke took balls.
She's not high school.
I'm glad they can't see us.
Every time she colored, she wouldn't stay within the lines.
So then you had that that guy that you dated, right? Miles A. Way.
Long distance
It was a
relationship.
long distance. And what about that other girl that you dated? She was musical too. Amanda Lynn.
High strung.
Had a great neck.
Small, something or other.
Frets. She was kind of hollow at some point.
But she was plucky.
Yeah, she was hollow.
Was he a seaman? I don't know where we are in the jokes, but Laura said, was he a seaman?
A seaman.
I don't know which
What
one
is
that
that?
was.
Miles away? Yeah, which one?
Miles
What
away.
were we talking about?
Fair
enough.
Did you fret when you broke up?
With Amanda Lynn.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She kept me tuned up pretty good.
Miles away refused all metrics. I would walk 10,000 miles.
What about that other girl you used to date? Eileen Dover.
It was all.
Yeah,
Don't go there.
It's a family show.
I was gonna say, you're saying that relationship was kind of a reach, I think.
She kept getting bent out of shape.
Couldn't stand up for herself.
What about that other girl that you dated, Gilda Lilly?
Oh. I know.
She was perfect.
Oh, Amy Kahn says I leaned over, had all the angles.
Yeah.
Right. And so I said, related to the Bendover family?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something bent over.
I know. So this is what happens because we have like a 15-second delay, so we can and we appreciate them
That's all
deeply.
good. We're loving it.
Yeah,
Allows us
absolutely.
to recycle the puns and save them again.
That's right. You could totally do that. You could totally do that.
What about that guy you used to date, Horoscope? Horoscope. Horoscope.
Was it written in the stars?
It was written in the stars.
He kept trying to tell you what to do tomorrow.
In wildly vague ways.
Part of them seemed really fishy.
What about that trip to Buenos Aires?
Yeah.
It tore us apart.
He left you in Pisces.
He was always in retrograde.
His favorite food was Capricorn.
Extra Virgo olive oil. Like 5 more.
His first name is Leo.
All right, 2 more, and then I want you to sing some more.
All right.
Okay.
Gotta get some good ones.
Yeah.
How
We haven't already had the good ones?
Yeah, right?
You guys are just so
I'm
fast.
gonna hold it out on you.
You're so fast.
All right. So what about that girl, Sandy Beach?
She was all washed up.
Did you wave goodbye when you broke up?
There was a wave, and then another wave, and there were just a lot of waves for some reason.
I bet that's what you did.
She always
Sure.
waffles.
That's what you did.
Emotional ebbs and tides.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she always washed with time.
Kept it current.
That's good. She was really, really good with grains.
Oh.
That's a deep pun.
That is
That's
deep.
deep
That's what
pun.
we call
Deep
deep.
pun.
That's
All right,
deep
last one. So that guy used to date bills to pay. Bills to pay.
It almost sounds hairless.
Sounds very rugged.
Cost a lot.
Bills to pay costs a lot. Yeah.
Very poor sport.
I tried to take us in a different direction. And you fell into that track. I own you.
But then after you had bills to pay, you dated Bernadette. Bernadette. Sorry, that was awful.
She was hot.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Thank you, audience.
So yes, a special thank you to the audience here,
Yes, thank you, viewers.
here live and playing along on the chat. That is fantastic.
I'm watching a little bit here. So Amy is like, Sandy Beach was far too shellfish.
Nice.
And Laura, her brother was Rocky Bay. Josh says she got everywhere.
Yes.
Rebecca says life with her was a living shell. Amy, but she had crabs. Safe! You now get to redeem yourself with the song. So what song shall you do, friends?
Play on words if
Play
you
on
can.
words,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll sing a song about puns.
And you wrote this.
Did indeed.
Good. So blame him.
Some say puns are lowbrow, and verily they groan along. But Benjamin is an eyebrow as we sing our little song. Our little song. Lester the jester was on a mission, brought 10 puns to a pun competition. Hoped they'd hook a laugh by the time that it ended. Oh, what a gaffe, no pun intended. Oh, how we love wordplay, so play on, words play on. Lester met a lass, and if you know the genre, you'd look out for that second entendre.
He said innuendo has always incensed me.
If I said I loved your body, would you hold it against me?
But oh, how we love wordplay, so play on, words play on. Lester, he weren't a real smart feller, and he weren't a real good speller. She was as good a tutor as a spoonerism teller. Look out, Lester, or you'll be a fart smeller. Oh, how we love wordplay, so play on, words play on. Oh, how we love wordplay, so play on, words play. Pundit, pundit, pundit. Let's play pundit now.
I love a good theme song. So, I'm going to play actually the one that you wrote for me right now. But people in the room, you're not going to be able to hear it. You can go watch it again later. It only takes 20 seconds, but I so appreciate you taking the time to write this for me. So, so it's an Eden Show theme song for 20 seconds, but this is the work of Josh. It's
Hey, we're the men of the dad jokes, with puns and songs you know. For improv songs and bad jokes, we watch the Eden Show. So smash the like button and subscribe.
So fast with it. It's so stressful to sit here.
Yeah, it's so good. Good, thank you. That was the thing. Wasn't that fun? when you write these?
The games or the songs?
Anything. What is going on in your brain?
Puns all the time. It's a problem.
Follow
I
the
think a
Facebook
lot of
page, it's pink.
I think a lot of people can sympathize with that, both in the audience here and at home. It's just like always going.
Do you think punsters are born or made?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Created in an evil lab.
Yeah, puns are, normal people gone rogue.
Yes.
Exactly. But they're delightful. They're absolutely delightful. So, you have a second game called You're Fired?
Yes, you're fired.
Okay, you're fired. You're fired. All right.
So the way this game works, the prompt is, we like to pick on Dan. He's kind of short.
I'm the new guy. I haven't earned my stripes yet.
Indeed.
So
After if he does well, we'll get him a shirt.
I will finally get a shirt.
So you're fired is Dan's lost a lot of jobs. So like for instance, Dan lost a job as a lumberjack. Do you remember when you lost that job as a lumberjack?
Yeah, they cut me loose.
You got axed, right? You were just dead wood to them, right? You were dead wood to them.
Just got the axe. I mean, it's.
They got you on the chopping block.
I was wondering, would they? Wouldn't they?
Or when you worked at the orange juice factory and you got canned. You got squeezed out.
I got squeezed out. Beating the pulp out of some guy.
Right.
Amy's running in. He took for the wood one. He took a bow.
You took a bow. For the orange juice factory, you peeled right out of there.
Yeah. It was a sweet gig, but appealing.
It was the pits.
Beaten to a pulp.
So this is how the game goes. Just us doing this right here. Hopefully that's entertaining to you. No, you get to play along now. So now I give you more jobs that Dan has lost. He's lived quite a past.
I'm a man of
many different
varied experiences.
lovers and many different jobs. He's a man of experience. So remember that time that you lost a job as an actor? You're over at like Contemporary Theater Company over here, right? And they fired you.
The whole firing thing was staged.
They made a whole scene about it.
I know.
They went
It's
in
curtains.
In a new direction.
In a new direction. It's curtains.
It's curtains.
I think I got his part.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Did you monologue when you left?
I was going with the axe thing again. You're going your dialogue. Yeah, but then you had that job after that when you became a dentist. But then you got fired from being a dentist too. That's pretty awful.
Took a real bite out of your income.
They really just drilled all the joy out of me.
They were kind of picky, weren't they?
They try to get to the root of the problem.
It's left a real cavity in my social life.
They just give you a plaque.
Some dinner, some fish and chips with tartar or something.
They made you tartar.
They made you tartar.
And I was just at the crest of doing something good.
You gotta just brush it off.
Oh yeah, this is Jessica saying the cavity search didn't go well. And Rebecca says, did you feel like an indentured servant? He says, fired as a dentist left a bad impression. I'm so proud of you. Very, very proud.
It was hard to brace myself.
Oh man.
Ultimately, he lost his job.
I hope someone's giving you some
And then you found that job as a painter. But you lost that job too. Fired from that one too. As a painter.
Tried to climb the ladder too fast and fell right off.
Yeah. I had a brush with death.
It was the off-color jokes.
Were you primed for a new job?
Yeah.
weren't looking for a guy with broad strokes.
As it turns out, there are more exciting things than watching paint dry.
Keep rolling.
Just need a little hair in the brush to beat you. I know. It hurts.
I'd be so sore tomorrow.
Well, I mean, on the first day you walked in, you're like, hey, watercolors.
It's because he was a drip.
Oh my gosh.
Being colorblind hurt your chances.
Kept calling your parents on the job, kept calling for Dada.
Wow.
They said, pick up your Picasso and get out of here.
Oh, we opened a whole new venue.
He must wanted more Monet. I know, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Oh yeah, Lors is fired as a painter. He got canned. And yeah, Amy said, fired as a painter for canvassing the neighborhood.
Yes, nice one, Amy.
At least you left before you did anything rash, like cut your ear off.
That wasn't Lisa, that was Amona.
It will be tight with the price with gases now. Will you be able to make your van go now?
Can't afford the gas.
Yeah.
Wow!
Deep cuts.
There we're going. That's great.
It's so hard to Rembrandt. That's really bad. That's so bad.
So then you got that job as a butcher, but you lost that job too.
I did, I guess.
You couldn't hack it.
Couldn't make the cut.
I
Couldn't make the cut.
That's not very nice.
No steak in it. Just didn't care.
No,
It was a huge mistake, yes.
there was just a lot of beef in the environment. I couldn't handle that anymore.
Did you keep grabbing your loins on the job?
That's pretty bad since your father was a butcher and you're a son of a butcher.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, they just kept on grilling me.
Were baker and candlestick maker not available?
It was all cheap cuts.
Jessica said they just couldn't chop it.
These are good puns. I mean, this is a medium that's rarely well done.
Yeah. That's all I needed. That was
Beef, it's what's for dinner. There you go, exactly.
Why buy the cow when you can get the meat? Fired as a butcher and now he's on the land. Amy! Yes!
wow. Amy's my hero. Amy's going at it.
Amy, I don't know what you're doing next Wednesday. But
Yeah, come on.
But we got a spot for you right here.
It's the first time that butcher shop made the right cut.
So then, it's amazing how many jobs he's had, especially ones that seem like they would take a lot more training than you've had. Maybe this is why you keep getting
That's
fired.
right. That explains it.
But he was a pharmacist after that, right?
Oh no.
I was.
You
indeed
were a
pharmacist.
You were quite a pill, so I mean, it was hard to work with you, I'm sure.
Really hard to swallow.
yeah.
He only worked 3 times a day.
I think the issue was they didn't enjoy your writing implements. They thought that your pen was silly.
Penicillin.
Wow. That's what we
Right to a dead halt. Wow.
You know it's a good pun when it just goes silent.
He didn't even fill the time in with something.
And the room smells of sulfur.
Then you've got the one
I
that's so
guess
bad.
from the one from Butcher, the company had to trim the fat.
There you go.
That was Dan Mack. Thank you, Dan Mack. That was awesome. And yeah, you guys are killing it. That was the Butcher joke there.
That's
Nice.
That's
But that could also be the drug joke.
Yeah, right? A lot of these things are...
Yeah.
That's maybe popping.
So then, I'm not saying anything. Dan is actually a teacher, but he lost his job as a teacher. Not in real life, just in the joke.
Thank goodness. It'd be a terrible way to find that out.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, that's where I missed it. That's why it's in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Laura said for the drugs, must have had to bottle his anger.
You had to bottle.
Ah, there you go.
pharmacist.
There you go. That's
So he failed as a teacher?
Yeah, right?
I chalk it up to no experience.
Yeah. Everyone got bored with you.
I couldn't make the grade.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
We're here all night.
Amy says fired as a teacher, but his pupils die later.
Oh, wow. Amy is
Amy!
Dark.
Where is Amy? Where's Amy when you need her?
Yeah, no.
It's like Carrie, but the other way.
I want whatever Amy's
I
having.
know. That's right. We'll have what Amy's
I'm
having.
having Amy's having.
Wow, that's incredible.
So then, but you went from being a teacher to being a banker, and you know that was a good, I don't know,
Opportunity to cash in.
There you go.
Oh.
You lost that job as a banker too.
That doesn't make sense.
Did you vault over several other people for that position?
It wasn't very safe.
You're telling me.
Wow.
You know, I think these jokes are spent.
You couldn't find the right balance.
Is Amy fired from the bank due to lack of interest?
So I'm just checking, but were you saying we should speed it up here? These jokes are
One
spent.
more minute. Yeah, and then we're
All
going to
right.
say something else.
Credit for what he did.
Oh, no pressure.
Score!
That's good. That's good.
So then Dan was a maid. Yeah.
I was, and I got fired for being a maid. I wasn't.
couldn't clean up?
No.
I wasn't cut out to serve.
You were
Josh
Yeah,
liked
just
it.
I mean, it was terrible. There you go. It's
But then you tried your hand at working the land, and you were a farmer for a while until you got fired from that job too.
I had to reap what I sowed.
Yeah.
Spent too much time horsing around.
I heard they put you out to pasture.
You were hoping to be the CIEIO.
Wow! Wow! Did you find yourself on the wrong tract?
The plot thickens.
But you're just feeling a little hoarse.
Hey, look on the bright side. At least you're not a vegetable. That was pretty dark.
Rocky
I
takes
could
offense
care
to
less.
that. Wherever he is.
There.
That's pretty cool.
Amy said lost his job as a farmer due to outcropping. And she also said that for the one for the maid, fired as a hotel maid because it didn't have turn down service. And for the bank one, I'm sure it wasn't your vault. Well done, live stream
you
people.
all.
Well done. Thank you for playing. I think it's time to redeem ourselves with a song.
Something a little
A little
upbeat
beat, yeah, a little bit.
after that depressing story of
Something that
Dan's.
helps people look on the bright side.
You want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do a little bit of job, or want to do that?
No, we'll do.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay. And now something from another wonderful punny show. So here is. Where is it?
Some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Oh, if life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of shh when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep on laughing as you go. Remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Oh, always look on the bright side of life. Oh, always look on the bright side. Always look on the right side. Always look on the bright side of life. Moop, moop, moop.
Awesome. So, how often do you get together to practice this?
On occasion.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So, and then are you performing in places where I don't normally get to see you, or?
Sometimes we sing a national anthem here and there at a baseball game or things like that. So
June 10th.
Always open for other fun things.
Always open for other fun
Indeed,
things,
June
huh?
10th at the Waves game in here in South Kingston. So yeah.
Yeah, those are really good. I mean, I really think this is an act you could take on the road. I mean, don't you think so, friends? Don't you think that they could absolutely take this on the road? Like to various houses of worship?
What you have to know is that there are several clergy and other sorts of folks in the audience right now.
So, I mean, we're telling jokes and puns, and they're a little bit weird, but I mean, really, I think that this is a great kind of a fundraiser type thing. So I'm not your agent, but guys, this is a really fun thing to have them show up and to tell jokes and sing and to get the audience involved. I think you have a winning formula. So, yeah, I wish I was your agent and I would take 20%. So,
Third.
a third. Oh, third. Excuse me, a third. My lawyer says I should take it. So I always do what my lawyer tells me to do. So I'm going to give you a break for a little bit, and your break means you sit right there, and the camera goes on me. The camera goes on me.
Where should the
camera goes on me.
Keep your pants on, eh?
That's not what you usually say.
Oh.
It's okay. He's married. He's married. He's married. He's married. Anyway, moving on. So it's time. Dan, are you ready? Are you ready?
Shameless
You
plugs.
go. Shameless plugs. Shameless plugs. If I admit it, I want you to see it. Shameless plugs. These shameless plugs are brought to you by me.
Eden Casteel.
Eden Casteel.
Don't dream it, be it. Let Eden help you plan your next big event.
He just does that automatically now. I don't even have to say anything or script anything. It just comes out.
Nope.
It's so awesome. This makes me very happy.
EdenCasteel.com. Sign up for your hello lesson, folks.
See, this is good. Okay, I give you a third. So, and if I'm looking in the corner, I know I made graphics, right? You can't see a studio audience, but I make graphics every week and I stick my head in between them, like that. So, things that are happening. We've got Avenue Q up at the Barker Playhouse in Providence is playing right now. Our Eden show friend Wendy Jones has a new album out called Silencing the Noise. Somebody has a video premiere on this show on June 7th, 2023. Yep. So, in honor of the impending Father's Day, Dan is going to premiere a video from a song he put out a couple years ago called Pearls of Wisdom, which is about his relationship with his dad. And we made a video for it, and that's going to be on the Eden Show in 2 weeks' time.
Awesome.
Nice. Absolutely. So I'm going to be having an album come out with Evening Sky Band from Providence. That album will be coming out this summer. It's called Evening with Evening Sky. We don't know with the release date. I'll be playing at the Calf Bar in downtown Wakefield on June 25th, 11 to 1, brunch time. So come after church and come sing. So I'll be sitting there playing. If you show up, I'll have a mic you can sing. And last but not least, in the corner down there, Witness Stones. On June 5th at 1:30 at Kingston Congregational, we have a thing called the Witness Stones Project, where we are going to commemorate a man named Cuffy Torrey. Cuffy was actually a slave who lived in Rhode Island, and he doesn't have a grave marker, but he helped to build that church. And so in New England, there's a whole project called the Witness Stones Project, where they are finding out everything they can about the enslaved people who helped build this part of the United States. and they're putting stones in the places where they helped build. So there'll be a stone going in for Cuffy Tory on Monday, June 5th at 1:30. So there's going to be a little ceremony there. And, you know, that's not my shameless plug, even though I'm going to be doing the music for it. And we have some special guests coming. Governor McKee of Rhode Island will be coming for that as well, because this is the first stone to be dedicated in Rhode Island. And we know that actually a lot of the stone walls that were built around here were built by enslaved people. So there's probably going to be a lot more stones to come. But this first one, Witness Stones, will be on June 5th at Kingston Congregational. And definitely check out the Witness Stones project. It's a really cool project. Connecticut's filled with them. So now I'm glad that Rhode Island's getting on the boat. So that's all of it. And it's shout outs too. So I don't want to, you know, shamelessly plug Mr. Coffee. But he was actually, he was the slave of the first pastor of Kingston Congregational. Yeah, so, you know, different times. So, we've come a long way, baby, haven't we?
Yes.
So, Dad Jokes, where are you performing next, shameless plugs?
I think the June 10th at the Waves game, we'll sing the national anthem and God Bless America. So June 10th at Old Mountain Field in Wakefield here.
That's wonderful. Do you find the national anthem easy to sing or tough to sing?
Well, it's tough to arrange, right? Because it goes like way, you know, all over the place, and so singing in harmony with it all over the place means that actually our bass gets the melody sometimes.
We're like, it happens.
For baseball,
How'd you miss that?
No wonder it's the national pastime.
You should do Take Me Out to the Ball Game on that too.
Indeed.
All right.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. If we could convince the Waves owners, this is what we have to do. Convince the Waves owners that we should really just like sing through the entire game and do like Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Sweet Caroline. Like there's so many. You know,
Have you learned it yet?
we've got it. We don't know it now.
Oh, gosh.
The seventh inning somewhere. Where it began.
I can't begin to know it, but now I know it's going strong. Was in the spring, spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good, so good, so good, so good. I'm inclined, ba ba ba, to believe it never would.
Now we're done. Because it's not a baseball game, I don't have to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Strike.
That was a theater joke too.
That's right. You contain multitudes, you know. So, we are now at the part where we're going to do a little bit of Sounds Like a Song, where you get to make stuff up for the viewer chat. And oh my heavens, there's a
some
lot
good
of viewer chat to do
Let's
here.
be cool.
So,
Oh, gosh.
all right, I'll take it easy on you to start with, okay? I'll take it easy on you to start with. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take it easy on you.
No, go right into it.
Amy's out there somewhere with a poison.
All right.
Amy's like,
Okay,
Look out
Amy,
for it.
Page
It should be
Turner
all
left
Amy's
him to
like
bookmark. Your song is Page Turner left him to bookmark. Okay? Page was my friend. Page wanted to find a boyfriend. Page decided to date on a lark. Page dated Chad for a year. Page threw Chad out on his ear. Page Turner left him to bookmark. There. That is how we play Sounds Like a Song. All right. Next one is Polyester had permanently pressed to hustle. Make it up. Polyester, polyester, polyester. She was depressed. Polyester. She was distressed, permanently distressed. She just wanted to bustle. She was permanently pressed to hustle. Polyester. Polyester. Permanently pressed to hustle. Alright. That's how we do that.
I think we're gonna have to come out a couple more times before we're comfortable.
Okay. Here's one with fewer words. This is all you.
Oh no.
That took balls.
That took
There you
balls.
go.
So, what kind of a beat would you like for that? Do you want one of? Yeah, you can ask for anything, kind of any style you want. Actually, what am I asking you?
give it, yeah, give it.
Audience, what kind of a style would you like? Any kind of music.
I don't know music.
So he's pulling some John Cage. For
I
you
always
right
go for
now.
Oh gosh.
What's the prompt again?
That took balls.
That took balls.
Do it like a psalm chant, a psalm tone. Yeah, one person just starts saying something, and then somebody else will come up with something else.
You guys are awful.
Yeah,
All right,
The craft.
one more.
Look at
One
that.
more. Let's see, what can I do?
She said psalm chant, and I'm like,
I know.
can't sing it this song.
Cavity search didn't go well. Cavity search didn't go
Oh
well.
my. Cavities search and go so well for me. Oh no, my cavities.
got searched.
My cavities were searched very thoroughly. They didn't go very well for me, Josh. It didn't go well.
I feel so empty inside.
Did you make a new friend?
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I'm filled with pride. I'm filled with pride. They found nothing inside, and I feel pride. The cavity search didn't go well. And that is how you play Sounds Like a Song. Would you believe we didn't rehearse any of that? I know it seems impossible.
How would they know?
But how would they know? This is so strange. And we are approaching the end of our hour, my friends. The end of our hours. But we did want to honor Tina Turner briefly. One more time, I believe, with one of her other iconic songs, right? But we said, what if Tina Turner and Michael Jackson had ever sung something together, right? The touch of your hand makes my pulse react. That's all you get of that, right? Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart gets emotion? That's all we know. Alright, that's enough for Tina Turner.
That was just for hee-hees.
That was just for the hee-hees.
Right.
So,
Michael Jackson.
yes, that's That's what Tina's passing has done to us. It has rendered us incapable of doing nice things. But you do have one final song to take us out, and I do want to say thank you to everybody who's watched at home.
Yes.
Thank you so much for participating. You guys are awesome. Do what they say and subscribe. Remember that wonderful song he said? So yes, please subscribe on the YouTube channel. Give likes on Facebook. They're greatly appreciated. That's right, Flavio, Tina forever. So we're going to be back next week. The guest is to be announced. And then we know on June 7th we've got some Dad's Day stuff. This summer, by the way, friends, the Eden Show will be coming off and on at different times. We're going to be on a little bit of a hiatus. So instead, it's going to be Eden on demand.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow. So, demand. All right? If you demand it, yeah, it might happen. Thanks, Rebecca. They are awesome. So she said, you guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
And thank you for having us on it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's
Pleasure.
awesome.
Make sure you check out the dad jokes. Thank you.
Woo!
On June 10th at the Waves game here in Wakefield, and think about bringing them to your venue event. I don't know.
I suspect
Irish
there'll be
Wake.
another pun
Irish
competition
Wake.
at some point.
We'll do the pun competition
yeah.
again for sure.
Yeah, Pundit is the competition that you host sometimes. So what we saw tonight, you can do that live with them anytime, and it's really, really fun, right? And also subscribe to their Facebook group. Make sure you do that as well. I'm going to put the graphic up for you right there. So that's the Facebook. It's just called The Dad Jokes, right? All one word.
The Dad Jokes Barbershop Quartet. Yep.
Yeah, Dad Jokes Barbershop Quartet, and you can see examples of the work. You can say puns with them all night long. It's so much fun. Thank you, Katie. Laura says, I love the dad jokes, and Katie says she loves my red dress.
Of course.
So, yeah, absolutely. I would love to hear you sing a song.
All right.
So here's your notes.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, it's 9 o'clock in the evening, and baby, I just can't treat you right. I hate to leave you, baby. Don't say maybe, because I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Well, your mother and your father might hear if I stay here too long. One kiss and we'll part, and I'll be going. You know I hate to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you, audience. Thank you, everybody playing at home. See you next week. Good night. this thing, so I wanted to stop at 6.